Solicitations. The company forbids soliciting by employees on its premises. Some reasonable forms of solicitation for schools, churches, or other nonprofits are permitted during scheduled lunches and before and after working hours, providing they do not detract from business. Solicitation by other schools, churches, nonprofits, non-competing entrants may be allowed. All solicitation must have prior approval of the store manager. Company safety policy. It is the intent of W.D. Bryant & Son True Value Hardware to comply with all laws. To do this, we must constantly be aware of conditions in each individual's work area that can produce injuries. No employee will be required to perform any task that he or she knows is unsafe or could cause bodily harm. Your cooperation in detecting hazards and in turn controlling them is a condition of your employment. Inform your supervisor immediately of any situation beyond your ability or authority to correct. The Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1979 clearly states our common goal is to have a safe and healthy working conditions. The safety and health of our employees continues to be the first consideration in the operation of this business. Use of telephones. Our landline telephones are for business purposes only. However, local personal calls may be made or received during your lunch break, before clocking in, and after clocking out. Personal toll calls by employees or customers are not allowed on the company telephones. Personal cell phone must be limited to very brief conversations of less than 1 minute. Abuse of this cell phone privilege may result in the loss of cell phone use during working hours. Text messaging will be done outside the view of the customer and will be brief. Parking. The company provides employee parking in the same lot as customer parking. We ask that employees be courteous to customers and park furthest away from the building as possible. Rules and regulations. Every organization must establish certain regulations which are mutually beneficial to the company and employee. We feel that our regulations are responsible and as few as possible. A violation of any of these following regulations is sufficient grounds for disciplinary action ranging from a warning to immediate dismissal, depending upon the seriousness of the offense. 1. Theft of company property or any form of dishonesty. 2. Reporting to work under the influence of alcohol or narcotics. 3. Fighting on company premises. 4. Deliberate defacing of company property. 5. Intentionally clocking in and out for another employee. 6. Gross insubordination. 7. Excessive unexcused absences. 8. Repeated tardiness. 9. Failure to report an accident on the job. 10. Failure to observe company rules on smoking. 11. Damage to company property through abuse, indifference, neglect, or carelessness. 12. Flagrant violation of company policy. 13. Failure to observe safety rules and health regulations. 14. Instigating dissatisfaction among fellow employees. 15. Use of profanity. 16. Repeated unauthorized use of computer equipment or the internet. 17. Disloyalty to the company. 18. Excessive use of personal cell phones. Definitions. Extended family. Immediate family and uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces, grandparents, and spouses. Immediate family. Full-time permanent employees have regular weekly schedules of more than 35 hours and usually 40 or more. Normally, these people are entitled to all the benefits provided by the company. Immediate family, spouse, children, stepchildren, parents, step-parents, siblings. Part-time permanent employees have regular weekly schedules of less than 35 hours. They may occasionally work more than 35 hours, but not frequently. Normally, these people are entitled to some of the benefits provided by the company. Part-time temporary employees may have a regular schedule but usually work fewer than 35 hours per week for specific periods of time. such as summers, holidays, or short term periods. These employees qualify for very few company provided benefits.